Afternoon, everyone. Today now we can introduce CH Core ERP. This is an ERP which is based on the premises that you can have so many suites at one place. And this allows you to use your smartphone, okay, wherever you are, whether you're doing smart invoice, whether you're doing whatever type of document which you are using, okay? Without wasting much of your time, let me introduce this whole thing to you. The accounting menu is this one. This is the engine which manages all the accounting part, okay? Whether you do some transactions in e-commerce, sales, POS, they will land here in the accounting area, okay? Mhm. So, how does it work? You just press it there. You have the dashboard for accounting here. You can see the journals, for example. The sample journals are already here. If I do this, I can preview the journal. Let's say today is 20th. We did a few journals here. So you simply filter them here. Okay. Then you have a journal like that. So if you want to print, you can print it like this. Okay. So you have the journal which looks like that. But I'm not printing. I'm just introducing these things to you. Okay. Yeah. So to go back to the main menu, you simply use the backslash here and do this. So you are here. If you are looking at procurement, this is the way how procurement is. This is the dashboard for procurement. You can do the purchase requisition, purchase order. Okay. From purchase order, obviously you have the purchase receipt document there. Everything there. Okay, so these are reports, but you can have the purchase requisition as a, creation, yeah, like that. Then you can have also, uh, this is the purchase requisition, okay. Then you have the purchase order there, okay. The register is also there, okay. New goods receipt note, you have also there. Everything is there, okay. So this is the dashboard for procurement. All right. So we move back. Fixed asset. Now, when it comes to fixed asset, this is where all the fixed assets are managed here. You have the proper register there, retirement, accumulated depreciation. When you run accumulated depreciation at the end of the month, it posts direct to the GL. Okay. So that's that. So we go back there again. Then you have what we call asset maintenance. These assets which we have, they need to be maintained. Okay. There's what we call prevention maintenance, things like that. As you can see, they are all here. All types of maintenance which you need. Yeah, they are work orders, preventive maintenance report schedule. Okay, so all these you require to use them if you are running a big organization. If it's a small organization, there's nothing wrong. You can use that. This is the dashboard for that. So from there we move to insurance. This one is for insurance providers. Yeah, this is the dashboard for those who are providing insurance. Okay, you can use this dashboard there. You have everything in the new policy, whatever, or add insurance risk, you can do all those. They are there. Okay, but all these invoices will run in accounting so that you have a proper trial balance for everything. So these are just the sample data which we are using for testing. All right. Then e-commerce is for those customers, your customers who might want to buy online. You see, your customers might be based in Livingstone, Chirabombwe, South Africa, or whatever. They might want to buy from your shop. What do? They simply come here and place the orders here. Okay. The only thing which you need to do is to add maybe you add the courier cost, all such kind of things. Once they pay through online, then uh, the goods are delivered to them. Or if they want, they can, for safety reasons, maybe you might want to say, okay, they pay when goods are delivered or POD. Yeah, payment on delivery. That's okay. Once the courier reaches there, they, they can pay through mobile money. That's fine. It's okay. Whichever way you want it. That's about the e-commerce there. So we move on to inventory. This one manages only your inventory part. This is a dashboard for inventory. You can have everything there, stock movement, whatever. You have everything there. All right. That's about the inventory. Yeah, we keep on going. Then inventory, then CRM. This one is for marketers. This is their dashboard, which they manage their sales orders and everything. Okay. Also marketing their our products, the products which you have there, they use this one as well. Okay. Opportunity report, all those, everything is already there. So anyway. Then from there, we have the generic POS here. Generic POS, this is where now you can have a wholesale using the POS. Maybe you want to see how the POS looks like. This is the POS. I think you are familiar with this one. You scan it there. The product will be coming there on the white line. Then from there, you pay. Once the customer pay, you simply pay. Then the receipt will come now down there. All right. So I want to spend, due to lack of time, I want to spend there too much time. Fortunately, this POS can be used also for hotels. Okay, hotels, wholesales, and retail. All right. When we come to pharmacy, pharmacy is a standalone. This one has its own POS. Okay. So this is a dashboard for pharmacy. Just on this one, I'll just show you the POS for pharmacy, how it looks like. The rest you can do it on your own. So this is the pharmacy POS. It looks like this. Okay, the same way like the other side, you scan it there and the products will be coming in. Yeah, there. All right. Then from there, once you check out, the receipt will come there. No problem. That is about the pharmacy. It has also its own dashboard, reports, and everything there. Okay. But their purchases is linked to procurement, and finally the accounting entries as well goes in there. Same applies, the sales for POS goes to the main sales, then from there to accounting. Okay, so that is about POS, pharmacy. Manufacturing, this is where now you do the bill of material and everything. Yeah, they are done here. You can see the issues to production, material issues there. Then you have production orders there, the overheads there, everything. Then finished goods report, yeah, BOM cost rollover. Anyway, don't worry about this one. There is a proper PDF booklet which you can use to follow this one. Okay, so there's no need to worry about this. Everything is properly documented. Then we go to hotels. Remember hotels, I said you can use also the POS, but this one is slightly different because here there is what we call reservation, check-in, guest ledger, housekeeping, night audit, revenue posting. All these things are there. All right. Um, keep on going. All right. Let's see. What else do we have? Payroll. HR, this one is quite big because this one manages the payroll. Also, performance management is also done. As you can see here, I think you are familiar with these reports like payee report, payroll summary, NAPSA reports, NIMA reports, loan recovery report, bank upload report. All these things are there, but you can also print your pay slips anyway here if you want to print a pay slip. So this is the way how it looks like. But now, because of time, I won't be wasting too much time here. We have done payroll, healthcare. Okay, this one. It covers, when we say healthcare, it covers the entire hospital workflow, okay? Up to the unfortunate part. When I say unfortunate part, if you are too sensitive, I'll advise you to avoid going to the tail of hospital accounting. As we are chartered accountants, we actually code everything and report the truth. As you can see here, just for your overview, you can see these reports. You have kitchen summary, executive summary, laundry, okay, because there's also laundry there, cleaning, whatever. Then you have also what we call the registers, patient register, appointment, consultants, admission, farmers, laboratory, theater, yeah, those who go to theater, who are to go to the theater, then kitchen production, all those laundry orders, whatever, they are also there. All right. Then from there, you may have also, let's see, patient that, whatever. Okay, all those. Okay. So the entire part of healthcare is also there. Up to the last detail, which I'm avoiding to tell you what happens there. Okay? Yeah. So only those people who are designated to those areas can go up to that. But in your case, I think this is the overview which I can show you. Yeah. I'll not go to some of the areas which will make you feel like totally disturbed. Okay. Yeah. So we go back there. Yeah. You have the manual there. Then you have the schools. The schools, or any kind of school activities, be a primary school, secondary school, university, all those, they are managed here. This is their dashboard. As you can see, is also here. Yeah. The accounting entries will still run in accounting there. All right. So that is about that. Then you have performance management. This one is the dashboard which deals with the performance of your employees. Okay. So first they can, you set the goals for them, or they can set their own goals. They evaluate themselves. Yeah, like that. Then from there, it's up to the managers now to agree or not agreeing. Okay, like that. Okay, this one is very familiar. I think it doesn't require explanation. This one is for individual dashboard for employees. We call it self-assessment. Okay, they assess themselves there, they put their goals there. Once they put their goals, if you approve as a manager, then those goals will be there. Or if you want to change the goals, you can change there. Then you review at the end of the whatever agreed period. This one is accessible by the employees themselves. This is where they access it, then they can do those reviews and set goals. Projects. These are, sometimes there are some companies which run projects. Yeah. So those projects, they need to have project reports, everything there. As you can see, this is their dashboard. You can have manage tasks, manage project, all these profitability of the project, you can have them there. All these, this is their dashboard there. So those companies which are running projects, this is where they come. Okay, so this is their menu. They have nothing to do with healthcare. As you have your own area where to do all such kind of things. Okay, I think the project we are done. Sales report. This one is deals with only sales reports. Anything related to sales, you have their switchboard where you prepare sales quotation reports. In fact, those reports, sales quotation, these are just reports. Now let's go back. where we can have, oh yeah. So if you want to prepare the sales quotation, you come here. You have sales quotation there, sales orders, delivery, sales invoices, sales receipts. These are normal things which people are doing. So all these things which we are showing you, they are waiting for smart invoice integration. So that's what it is. You have everything there. Yeah. So let's move on. What do we have? Is there anything left now? Okay. Customer ledger, you have all the customer ledgers. This one shows all the customers which you have, including those balances which they haven't cleared. It will be showing here. So this one is also very important. Okay, this is a dashboard for the same, right? Um, mm, okay, let's see. Can it take us, this link is, can it take us to the main dashboard or it won't? Yeah. So you have this, but I don't need the sales report. So sales dashboard. Okay, if you want the sales dashboard, this is where you come. You have everything here, but I don't want this one. I want it to go back to the main uh, dashboard. Okay, this one here. So we have all these reports are there, everything is there now. So I think I've shown you what you expect to see. Now, these, okay, there is what we call admin. So if you want to go to admin, depending to the rights which you are going to have, you do it like this. This is where admin is. Okay. So you have all these. Okay. Healthcare, as you can see, healthcare is quite massive. All right. Yeah. And it doesn't end there. Okay. There is also this part which I remember I told you to say, if you are a very sensitive person, never, don't use this area. Because what you might see there might disturb you. All right. But we are accountant. We just have to report the truth. Whatever goes on there, we just have to make sure that it's properly coded and reported. This is where our friend Smart Invoice is going to have their thing done. We have already made some provisions, but we haven't yet started integration yet. Yeah, we'll do it, I think, after taking a break. Yeah, after working for too long to have this thing done, I think we are tired now. We need to take a break a little bit, maybe 2 weeks or so. We'll come back to this. So the accounting part, the whole engine is this. All right, we have the accounting engine there. All right. All right, I think I need to walk you through also this. So from there, authentication, this is where we assign the user rights and everything. Okay. Contact, that's where you put the customers, suppliers, employees. Okay. CRM, remember what you saw there. This is now the actual thing where the marketers, our friends, will do their own thing. Then dietary, this one is for hospitals, or is it healthcare? This is where they do, those who are in the kitchen and whatever, they do their own things. E-commerce, that is the e-commerce which I was showing you there. This is where things are done. Fixed assets, you have that engine as well. Healthcare, you have that engine. As you can see, we separated the engine for healthcare from data because there is also a lot that goes on there. Okay. All this is the healthcare, doctors, whatever, whatever, all those are there. Hotels engine is also, that one deals with the only hotels. HR engine, only HR. Mhm. Insurance, only those who are providing insurance. Inventory, only those which are doing, which are handling inventory. It can be inventory which you buy, inventory which you manufacture, they are done here. All right. Laundry, this one is for that side, hotels and which place is that? Hotels and also hospitals. They do laundry also there. The linen which they use there, Manufacturing, this one is purely manufacturing. This is the unfortunate area where I was saying don't go there if you are not a strong person. Performance management, that's where performance management are done. It goes whatever there. Then this one, pharmacy. Pharmacy, there is what we call pharmacy for hospital and pharmacy standalone. Okay, so this one, this one, it should be for, yeah, this is a standalone pharmacy, yeah. Then you have also procurement there, okay, yeah. Then project engine there, you have sales there, schools, then smart invoice there, all right. Now, if you check under health there, there's something which I wanted us to understand. Okay. This prescription there, I don't know if you have seen prescription there. Okay. That's where now the pharmacy for hospital is. Okay. When the patients are given a prescription, they have to hear this one. If you didn't see it, they go to the pharmacy. That pharmacy is specifically designed under the hospital. Because at the hospital, there's also a pharmacy there. All right. Yeah. Unless if they don't have the medicine, that's when they go to uh, other pharmacies outside the hospital. That one is scattered under standalone. All right. Yeah. Okay. So that's the thing. Mm, Party, is there anything? So, what is happening here? All these modules, most of these modules produces invoices, tax invoices. Okay? Even at hospital, there are also invoices which are produced there. Meaning, smart invoice has to be applied there. Yeah. Insurance, there are also invoices that are there. Meaning, smart invoice has to be applied there. Okay? If you are selling a product, there are also invoices there, meaning a smart invoice has to be applied there. Okay? If you are using a POS generic who sells and maybe retail, there are also invoices there. Smart invoice has to apply there. Okay? If you are using the hospital, sorry, not the hospital, the hotels, okay, there are those hotel invoices which are also generated there. And also, if you are using the POS for the hotel, there is also that those invoices, smart invoices is also required there. Okay. Now, uh, at this point, before we go, since we still have 2 minutes to go, those who are not strong, you can leave now. Uh, don't go to the other side. I just want to talk about the invoices here. Okay. There are some invoices also which are generated here. Okay. Yeah. So, the type of services which are there are here. All right. If you look at, okay. I think let me leave it. It's up to you to to know these if you are working for these areas. I think for now we can leave it there. Yeah. We can end at a good note. Good note here. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I even forgot about budgeting here. Maybe I didn't show you budgeting. We can end on budgeting by going back here and do this. Then budgeting, it is also a huge module or application found under accounts. Okay, this is where budgeting is. You can see the dashboard is different. Okay, you do the budget. The budgets have so many areas of approval up to the MD. Okay. Once that is done, it's also linked to accounts so that you are able to get the variances. Okay, we did all these examples and the likes. Okay, so I think for now we can end here. You have an overview of CH Core ERP, which is based on 21 ERPs brought together to form what we call CH Core ERP. Okay, so CH Core ERP is a software which is housing 21 ERPs. Okay, that's how it is. So the users will only need to choose the area where they are interested in. Okay, if you are in construction, it means that you only need the project area and the accounting. Okay, if you are in manufacturing and you do sales, then you need the sales ERP, manufacturing, inventory, and accounting for. Okay, that's how it is. So it depends the area where you are. If you are in healthcare, it means that you still need procurement because there will be also some purchases happening there. Okay, then you need also the sales module as well. All right, healthcare itself and accounting, these four. Okay, so that's how it is. For now, I can say thank you so much, people. I think you have an overview of what CH Core ERP is. Okay, we end here until next time.